Chris Diaz and Dale Carey. Coach, if you could please give us an opening statement.
Well, I mean, first of all, you congratulate Clemson. They played well. Gossett threw really good against us, as he did the first time. We beat him the first time 1-0 in a great game. So we felt like he was the best pitcher we faced all year coming into this game. He pitched very well. They played good, solid defense. And got some big hits, and our guys played hard too. And we had some opportunities. We could have won the game with a base hit here or there. But bottom line, they get that big hit when they needed it, and you know, they were fighting hard, and everybody was fighting hard in that game.
Questions for the coaches and athletes, and please direct to the individual.
Chris, it looked like you just couldn't get comfortable on the mound. Can you kind of go through what was going on in your mind?
Yeah, it was definitely one of my toughest outings all year. Couldn't find a feel for my fastball, and you know, I was trying to make adjustments the whole game, but nothing seemed to work. But my team battled, and they kept us close, and unfortunately, we came up short.
Bill, tremendous 2 games for you. You get to third base there with 1 out. Are you optimistic? Obviously, you're going to score. Or?
Yeah, when I got to third base and 1 out, I thought, you know, the Palmer's been doing a great job all year, you know, coming up clutch. And when I got to third base, I expected the same thing out of him. And, you know, put a good swing on the ball, just chop it in the ground. And, you know, it's a new day tomorrow, Saturday.
Chris, how's your finger doing? Did that have any bearing on how you pitched today at all? Just talk about that a little bit.
I mean, I don't like coming up with excuses, but you know, it was definitely a tough game for me. You know, all around, felt good in the bullpen, and then just got back. I just got out there and couldn't find a feel for it.
Coach, is your first post-game thought about the offense, the 11 runners left on base, or about postseason implications this has for a national seed? What's just your first impressions after a really tough loss like that?
Oh, no question. I mean, this tournament was very important for us to be able to get a national seed, because we were kind of on the bubble from that perspective, and you know, we need a couple big hits here and there to make that happen. And this is a tough league. It's a tough league. Anybody that came into this tournament could win it. And I said that before the tournament started. It's just a really tough league. There used to be, and I've been in this league a long time, between Miami and Georgia Tech, and there used to be 2 divisions between the top and the bottom, and you had your top 4 or 5 teams and your bottom 4 or 5 teams. That's not the case anymore. Everybody in this league's good. They get a battle every single day. Some great clubs, and you better be ready to play every day, or you'll go home, you know, with a loss.
Coach Moore, speaking of that, Clemson was a team that was on the bubble coming into this tournament to even make the postseason. Are they postseason worthy in your opinion?
Well, they, you know, it's just funny that committee thing. I mean, we beat them 3 games at Clemson earlier this year, but they were very close games. They were all well-played games, and as I said, we beat Gossett 1-0, and I think it was 11 innings. It was a great game, and I mean, they've got a really quality team. Krieger was not in the lineup, and I know he didn't get any hits today, but he's one of their good players that can make a difference in their lineup. And they got some really good athletes that play, and I mean, to me, their club has got to be, I mean, they're definitely one of the best 64 clubs in the country, if that's what you're asking me. And I think that, you know, at least 8 teams in this league got to get in that tournament, and hopefully with the addition of some of the other teams that are very good in this conference, that we can get 9 or 10 teams in the conference, in the NCAA tournament.